Alright, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below. This video is my thoughts on Dante Daniels. Link to the article will be in the description box too. 8-year-old kid got killed by her mother's boyfriend. They try to say ex. It can't be an ex if he was in the house. He's basically molesting children. So he beats the boy with a hammer because he was protecting his little sister from getting raped by this clown. Now, rest in peace, little man. You died a hero. Far too young, but you are a hero. As far as this dude's concerned, you're the type of guy, and this is the type of guy the brothers have talked about for a long time, who in the community just roll getting away with everything, and people keep helping them and taking them in and blah 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 and excusing their behavior. Now, there's like he should have registered as a sex offender, but it looked like the dude basically got molested when he was 23, so when he was 13. So what happens? Him having sex with a dependent adult. So I don't know if that's like somebody who is mentally challenged or just handicapped in a different way. But also went to jail for robbery. Got out, recently. Got out recently, right? Basically, he's a three-time felon, third-time felon. This is a life charge, if I'm not mistaken. This is not the kind of guy that you want around your kids. Just flat out, the mother of this child was 28. This guy's 23. Now, the way the story goes, she basically got up early in the morning to take her brother to work. And when she took her brother to work, this dude figures the perfect opportunity to go raping little girls. So the little boy wasn't having it. He beat the little boy with a hammer. It's funny how a 23-year-old man needs to beat up a 8-year-old with a hammer. But he's going to be the same person in prison crying for sympathy. There is none. These are the same guys out in the streets who always causing trouble and creating drama, wanting to fight and shoot and kill everybody. But when a gun's put in their face, they start crying. These are the guys that we talk about. These are the my brother types. Oh, they'll steal your stuff. Oh, but when you come looking for them, they want to break down and holler about Jesus. So, we got to dig into these other parts of this topic, because I don't like guys like this. These are guys that the manosphere has been calling the Pookies and Ray Rays. A felon basically preying. He's not preying on anybody, knowing these girls are taking him in because they think he's attractive. Oh, he got dreads, he in shape, he fresh out of jail, he gonna need somebody. And he just playing on it. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna get it together. All you gotta do is move me in. And, because I'm going through a tough time, because I just got out of the jail because I'm a felon for robbery, so I can't find a job. So he need to be living on the streets then. Real talk. He put himself in that situation. He need to get himself out. Real talk. So he's and you wonder why some of your kids are quote unquote emotional or how can I say, angry because leaving them around the wrong people just for ridiculous reasons. The problem with that is, now what? Because the kid can't come back, and the little daughter's already traumatized. Even though she's gonna always love her big brother for what he did and what he gave up for her. You can't get a dude stole 2 childhoods. And because I just want to, I'm not gonna cuss in this video, but I'm gonna say everything that they're gonna do to him in prison, he's gonna deserve it. And I hope it's worse than what normally happens. I hope they torture this clown. I really do. Every day. Not every blue moon, every day. Every day. And when he wants to cry and commit suicide and try to hang himself, I hope they cut the line and torture him the next day. There ain't no hiding. There ain't no going to solitaire and getting yourself put in the hole of the box, and so that's the only way you can get peace. Nope, you don't get that. The other thing about the parenting situation, it's got to be brought up. I'm the father, the men in her life, just like her brother. This is why we tell you ladies you need men in your life, because we could spot this stuff. Not when we saying men, not them sorry dudes that you think got swag. The actual men. They're like, look, because you can have a conversation with another male without the women even understanding and knowing what's going on, with just a look like, hey, you with my cousin, my daughter, my sister, that's cool, whatever, y'all do what y'all want to. But if I ever hit a half a word about, or if I even get an inkling, because a lot of times these guys tell these kids don't say nothing, and but they can tell the energy's off when the kids and the guys in the room. And when you at that moment, get them. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing, I had to have this same conversation with my own child about, Dad, I'm scared because of your anger and what you do to somebody if they did something. So I was like, that's the point. That's the point, son. If you scared, they need to be scared too. Because if they know, they think they can do something to you and you won't tell, they'll do it to you. They might hurt you, they might kill you. All that, we gonna be friends and let it slide. Nah. These families, not just her family, but his family, with this ideology of letting people being dysfunctional and degenerate and just excusing it and, kicking the can down the road and passing the buck until they're grown enough to meet somebody else and destroy their lives. That family, y'all horrible. Y'all horrible people. Because y'all raised this dude to be a sucker. And y'all knew he was a sucker. And y'all sent him out into the world being a sucker. And now the type of guy you raised just took the life of an 8-year-old and raped a 7-year-old and tried to kidnap their mother because he didn't want to deal with the consequences of his own actions. But you gotta say this also, ladies. This is what you can't do no better than this. Because at some point people gonna ask you, what are you doing with this dude? Why are you with him? Is this you 28, he 23? You basically taking on a felon fresh out of jail, and you a parent with your kids in the house. What are you doing? Because whether you like to say it or not, guess what's going to wind up happening? It's going to fall on your head, because this is a situation that you were in charge of. If you wanted sex, cool. Y'all have sex somewhere else, not in the house. Or in the house when the kid's not there. But you don't move this fool in. If a man gotta move in with you for one, problem. But he should be the one getting up at 5 in the morning taking your brother to work. Be perfectly honest. Make yourself useful. Being perfectly honest. Because I know that mother ain't gonna never forgive herself, and she can't, because this is a problem that her daughter's gonna be dealing with the rest of her life. And I'm sorry, don't cut it. And unfortunately, now she's gonna be, I'm not gonna date these kind of guys in the future because this was my type, and guess what? My type raped my daughter and killed my son, and now I realize I shouldn't be talking to guys like this. It shouldn't have got this far in the first place. Really, it shouldn't have. Other than that, I'm gonna say, that, like I said, young man, rest in peace, and you died a hero. Doing my best not to go off, because I couldn't do this story at first, at all. Peace.